What do you think would happen to Charlie Kirk?
It's just messed up. Totally messed up. You know that was messed up. Like, nobody deserved that. He definitely didn't deserve that. He was a good guy.
You think he was a good guy?
I think he was.
You
Only
think?
Kirk
Good morals.
Captain Kirk.
The what?
The only Kirk you recognize is Captain Kirk. I don't know Charlie Kirk. I don't know who
You
that
don't
is.
know who it is?
I don't know who that is.
I know who it was. Like,
I only know about him when
all of us have flaws. I can't really tell you what to believe in or how to feel. Like, everybody's having a human experience. Like, why knock him for having this human experience or what he believe in?
Even though even though he says things that are anti-women, black, all that.
I can't judge him for that.
You can't.
I can't judge him for that. But I can use judgment. He didn't deserve that.
Right.
Yeah.
As a human being.
Yeah.
You are very spiritual.
You know, yeah.
No,
I
you
can't
sound
go
like,
left. I can't go left with that.
No, you sound like, you mean left, going
Yeah,
left, not left.
Because I'm
right.
humanity.
Yeah.
I'm humanity and left first.
No, I love that. So the first person I spoke to here didn't want to be on camera, and he said, I can't judge him because I'm not God. And so let him, whatever the reaction is, if the government wants to give him a state-like funeral, if they let him do it because God is the only judge. And
yeah, like, nobody really can judge him.
Yeah.
And, like, I kind of, like, seen him before all of this happened, but I don't see what everybody else was seeing. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you feel.
Have a good
It's
one.
nice to
Okay.
see you.
Did you notice that Don Lemon was shocked that a black woman would say that he didn't deserve to be murdered? Don Lemon is an evil man. He has issues in many ways, but there's a level of evil to Don Lemon, the same like anybody, any doctor, any nurse, any school teacher, any professor celebrating Charlie Kirk being murdered. You need to be fired. If you own your own business, that's your business. But when you're working around kids, when you're working either for the government and you're making a statement that he deserved to die because you disagree with him, you're full with a demonic spirit. Don't give a damn who you are. We were talking about this on yesterday on our gospel message and told you the story about Jesus in Gennesaret. In Gennesaret, there was a man in Gennesaret that was demon possessed. He had supernatural strength. He was living in a cave, butt naked, screaming and hollering like an animal. All the people in Gennesaret had accepted his behavior. They didn't try to get him out. They once put a couple of chains on him. He broke the chains, but they were content with the demon-possessed man living in the cave. Now I'm going somewhere. You know, they open up all the institutes now and let crazy people out in the street. They open up the institute and let criminals who kill and murder out in the streets. Well, the story goes is that Jesus came to town. The master is passing through. And when Jesus comes to town, things are different. He delivers this demon-possessed man from the demons possessing him. And when the people of Gennesaret gets out there, they see the man sitting there. He got his clothes on. He's acting like he in his right mind. He's seeming rational like a normal person. And the people of Gennesaret told Jesus, it's time for you to go. We don't mind the demon-possessed man screaming and hollering, acting like a lunatic, living here, but you got to go, mister. We were comfortable with our demons. You come to town messing with our demons. We don't want you here no more. There ain't no room for you no more here, Jesus. You will have those on the left more upset in justifying the murder of Charlie Kirk than they will a child molester, a murderer, a rapist, a carjacker, illegal criminals that's in gangs. They're more upset with Charlie Kirk, who didn't kill anyone, who didn't rape anyone, than they are other people committing crimes. And the reason why is that in that same story over in Matthew, the Lord Jesus tells the Pharisees, see, these were the so-called holy rollers. He tells them, because he healed a man with a withered hand, and they said the reason he can cast out these demons is because he is the chief of Beelzebub, the devil. And Jesus said that's kind of funny, because why would the devil divide his own kingdom? He doesn't. The reason that your politicians are siding with criminals and rapists and child molesters, the reason your favorite actors or your teachers or your funny wannabe politicians are siding with those who are here committing crimes is because they're on the same team. They're on the devil's team. There ain't no other way to explain it. It ain't but two teams. Either you're on God's team or the devil's team. If you say I'm undecided, you're on the devil's team. Period. Now, I don't care if you like it. But Don Lemon, if she had said that, I'm glad that some criminal was murdered and he happened to be a person of color, Don Lemon would have been outraged. He's saying that you should have no sympathy on Charlie Kirk is because you disagree with him. Now, the stuff he was quoting was out of context. Most of the videos that they play with Charlie Kirk is out of context. This don't mean Charlie Kirk was perfect. I disagree with some things he said. But if you're going to tell me that he was trying to spread hate and evil and he wanted people to die, you're lying to yourself. You have the same spirit that the Pharisees had. You got the same spirit that these rapists and murderers have. Y'all on the same team. There ain't no other excuse for it. I don't care if it's your mammy. I don't care if it's your daddy. Any public figure, any person who is a school teacher around kids need to be fired immediately. If you're a counselor, if you're working with sick patients in the hospitals, you should be fired because there's something wrong with you. Somebody may come in that's sympathetic towards Charlie Kirk, and you don't like them because they're sensitive towards Charlie Kirk. They may have a MAGA hat on, and you, the nurse or the doctor, you'll let them die. You're not going to teach the kids who you think their parents may be MAGA or Charlie Kirk supporters. You're not going to teach them right. You're going to be biased towards them because you can't put your feelings on the back burner because you got a devil in you. And see, sometimes we only think people are demon possessed because they're running around screaming and hollering, acting like lunatics. Like the lunatic who stabbed the woman in her neck from Ukraine. The left loved the Ukrainians until this freaking criminal stabs in the neck. All of a sudden, it's not his fault. He has mental issues. I wouldn't give a rat's behind if he got mental issues. He needs the death penalty. So does the fellow who shot Charlie Kirk. But you'll see something consistent from the left. They love evil. They support evil. They glorify evil. That's because they're of their father. He came to kill, steal, and destroy. And they want to destroy you. They want to kill your spirit. They want to kill your peace. Everything about these people are evil. And they can't stand anybody who's not on their team. But you can't get mad at them because they're on the team of the devil. This is like if you was watching a football game. Say you're watching the Houston Rockets. And all of a sudden the Houston Rockets, their point guard is trying to shoot. And the power forward is trying to block his shots. He on the same team. Or the Houston Texans, their linemen, they hike the ball to their quarterback and they try to tackle their own quarterback. That's not going to happen because they're on the same team. The left is not going to say anything bad about evil people. Like the fellow who shot the CEO. You didn't see us bragging on that. What about the politicians down in Minnesota that was supposedly shot by a right winger? You didn't hear the right winger saying, that's good that they shot and killed him. You're on the wrong team if you're celebrating this. I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do, but everybody's got to be held accountable sooner or later. And when you see Don Lemon this upset because a black woman is saying that she has sympathy towards Charlie Kirk, that just shows you what Don Lemon's filthy heart is.